In just 9 days, we made roughly 8K for one of our clients. Let me show you how. This is all without ad spend. This is purely organic. So no investment needed. Let's get into it. From August 13 to the 21st, our clients, which is an outdoor cinema, sold 620 tickets. Here you can see how it went. Day 1, we sold 38 tickets worth 565 euros. On day 2, we sold 75 tickets worth 885 euros. And on day 3, 73 tickets, more than 1K sold. We even had a record day of selling more than 100 tickets, which generated him more than 1,500 euros. In total, we sold 620 tickets, worth 8K of revenue. His Instagram account grew massively. His IG account grew from 300 to 946 followers. As you can see here, we started at a little bit more than 300 and we ended at 946 even. We didn't focus only on sales-driven content. Yes, that was the main focus because we wanted to sell out this event completely, which we did, by the way. But we also focused on some loyal followers building. As you can see yourself, we had 27 posts. We now have 30, so it's only 3 posts really. Some of the other posts we didn't even really necessarily use and we deleted them after just because they didn't really perform as good as we wanted them to do. But as you can see, we built a loyal follower base here. They will come back next year and the year after and the year after. All because we made content that actually resonates with them, not only just goes viral or bring engagement. And then the big part, as you can see yourself, the views. I don't give a shit about views, to be honest, because views don't pay my bills. Ticket sales, in this case, or clients pay my bills. So revenue out of my content is what pays me money. So that's what I focus on. So we didn't only go for the loyal followers building, but we also went for sales. Ticket sales in this case. So those 2K, and 6K views, like they aren't the biggest numbers, but I don't give a flying fuck about views. But this is a local cinema from the place I grew up in, which has only like 50K people living there. So this amount of views is pretty decent for them even. But that's not all. Like this did a lot of sales and we made some nice money off this. I'm gonna show you that all soon. Like I'll take you through the whole process, what we did, how it went, how it will work for you, which is the most important part. We even had videos like this one that absolutely blew up. 92.1K people saw this video, purely organic, mind you that, no ads. 50K people in this town, so it got seen by literally all of those people. Everyone I knew, everyone I spoke with, everyone that was at the event, everyone that bought a ticket, they all said I was here from social media. I saw it came by, I liked, I reacted it, I shared it with my friends on Facebook, IG, TikTok, whatever. This was Meta, so this is IG and Facebook, and it absolutely blowed up, as you can see yourself. What does like a organically video blowing up really means for your business? Nothing really, if there is no strategy behind it. If it is just a random video that you post, you jump on a trend or you post something funny or whatever the case may be, it doesn't get you any sales if you don't have a good strategy behind it, as we did for this video. Like you can see in the caption, we literally said the place where they're from and then say, watch, keep an eye out. We're gonna tell you something important. Same as I could say, Miami, watch this. If you're from Miami, watch this. If you're from Dubai, watch this. Something like that. A really easy hook. But those 92.1K viewers were all sales driven. Like many of them bought tickets or popcorn or whatever. We had special packages. I helped them set that all up. Like the offer, we made sure like what works, what doesn't. Looked at competitors, did the marketing research, etc. But that's all boring stuff. I will not waste your time too much with that. What's important is don't jump on some hypes. Don't make some bullshit ass videos. Like there was a clear strategy behind this one, so I could make sure that he sold as much tickets as possible. That's why it blew up and got a lot of sales, which we will get to pretty soon. Okay, so let me get quickly into what this actually looks like. Like what's the system? Like how do we work? How do we get to work? Like what's the whole thought behind getting those views and getting those sales? We start with market research, of course. You need to see it this way. We're doubling down on what worked and we're leaving everything that didn't work behind and come up with new ideas. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You're just grab the old part, get along with it. So we did some market research. We see what worked last year. We looked at what works for other events. The biggest here in the Netherlands, we looked, okay, what will work for them? Then give our own little spin to it, twist, and bam, blow up. Second part is the brainstorm. That's maybe the important part if you ask me. Because in the brainstorm, you're going to think about the concept ideas. So we just did the research and we know now, okay, this works, this doesn't. And now we're going to brainstorm, okay, so what can we do exactly to make the one that works even better? We come with new hooks, new second hooks, new body, maybe a new call to action, maybe a new shot or a visual hook or whatever the fuck. We just look at what works and now we're gonna brainstorming how we're gonna make it even better. Then we get to the scripting, rewriting them all out. We write them sentence for sentence, so it's really easy for the client to just film them, and we cut everything for them, which makes it really easy filming. Okay, then number 3, we shoot on location. Normally, the clients shoot themselves, but in this case, he specifically asked us if we could fly out back to the Netherlands and shoot for him, which we did. We did it with just a smartphone, just like I film with now, and a Rode mic. Can be any mic. Audio is important though. Don't sleep on a mic. Like generally, don't sleep on a mic. It can make or break your video. Just as easy, film yourself with your phone, with a mic. It's really fucking easy as long as you have a good strategy, a good system behind it, which we had in this case. But he preferred us to film because he had no idea how to do it. So we did it for him in this case. Number 4, we edit and post on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. So we looked at, okay, what platforms are probably the best? And as we all know, it's mostly IG, TikTok, Facebook. For some people, I even recommend LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts. Some Snapchat can work really well, depends what you're selling. In this case, we went IG, TikTok, Facebook. Editing, we have editors who fix everything so it looks really cleanly. We film everything sentence for sentence so that we make sure that in the edit, we can paste everything together. So it's really easy for the client to film it and later for my people to edit it. Then number 5, something that not everyone does, which is like really important. We track the conversions daily to see the results. Because what is content without data? Like, we do everything based on data. That's where we started at first. Like, number 1, we looked at what worked. That's data. What worked is data. What didn't work is data. It's really important. If you sleep on data, you're literally sleeping on your own money. If you sleep on data, you don't want to make money. Which, why the fuck would you sleep on it? So, like I said, we track the conversions daily to see the results. What do we track then? Ticket sales. You can clearly see here, he did some ads. Didn't really go that well. It got some sales, definitely, so that was good, but he wasted a lot of ad budget and he was not profitable with his ads. So we came in, as I said, 13 August, right here. As soon as we came in, first day, absolutely spiked. Second day, day after, even a record day in the 19. Yeah, I mean, this just speaks for itself, but what's important is that we could see all the content that did well and the content that did worse. And of course, we can also see it by the views, but if we go a little bit back to this video, you would say, if you see this tree, you would say the 6.6 probably has the most sales, which is absolutely not the case. This one, the 2.4, which is out of this one, not the highest views, not even, like, it's way less high than the 92.1k, which obviously has the most amount of sales, but the 2.455 did really well on its own, and that's data that we could use so we know, okay, that works, we can make more videos of it, we can post more story sequences of it, we can push that out more, basic shit like that. And this all resonated for him in more than 8k made purely organic. Mind him, he only paid me 1,500 euros to get this all done, which means he made a shit ton of money off me, and we only worked together for 9 days. Why? Because he was really late with setting everything up for the event. He thought he could do it himself, but unfortunately he couldn't, which can happen, and he needed to sell it out or to even break even with his event, and of course he wanted that. He didn't want to lose money, so he called me quickly. Hey Sammy, can you fly out this and this and that? I said, yeah, well, this is what it gonna cost, 1,500, and then pay for the flight, hotel, shit like that. All happened, we did it, he was really happy with it. So now the question is maybe, how can I do this for my own company? How can I do this for myself, for my own business, for my personal brand, or whatever you may sell? It's possible with organic content. If you ask me, it's even easier than ads, and it costs way less than ads. Why, you ask? As you can see here, we didn't spend a single euro on ads. There's no big fancy team behind it, no fancy equipment. It was just 4 short videos, a smartphone, and a really good strategy. It's all about the strategy. If you decide to do it with me or work for yourself, totally fine. Focus on the research and the scripting part. That's the most important part. Focus on what worked, what didn't work. Like I said, that's your data. You should have that. That's really important. Then just write it all out. Write it sentence for sentence, so it's really easy to film. Get your smartphone out. Get some nice shots of the product that you sell, or you in front of a camera with a laptop just like this. Look at what your other competitors are doing. Copy that style of like making content, and you're there. It's really that easy, to be honest. So one keynote I would like to give you is just organic content can sell if you focus on the right message and strategy. It's not hard. You don't need ads, you don't need email marketing, you don't need crazy funnels with a VSL. You don't need to cold calling the whole day. You don't need to be doing outreach the whole day. If you make good content that actually gets seen, you get leads straight to your DMs just from making long form or short form content. So if you actually want to start making money with your personal brand and not only get views, or maybe you don't even get views and you want to start getting views, as long as you make money online, we can make you a shit ton of money with short form content that is driven to sell, not driven to get views. So like I said, I don't give a shit about views. I give a shit about revenue, money in, so I can take a little piece of that money, of that cake. So if you actually want to start making money off your personal brand and you need help from the best, us, just send me a DM that you came from the YouTube, and we jump on a quick call and I give you 3 free content ideas that you can use to start making more money online, start making content that actually sells instead of just getting views.